Good morning, students of class 10. You are welcome back to the e-classes now. Let us continue our lesson in English. We are doing from the diary of Anne Frank, and we have reached point number 6, the essay, chatterbox. Since Anne Frank talked too much in the class, his maths teacher was quite annoyed. He was very much displeased with Anne Frank because she talked very much in the class. So that's why he got very much irritated. Mr. Kessing is her maths teacher. There are altogether 6 points here. Let's go one by one. The maths teacher, Anne Frank's maths teacher, Mr. Kessing, he was very much annoyed. Gives her some extra homework. Mr. Kessing gave her some extra homework to do at home, to write an essay. To write an essay on a topic named a chatterbox. Chatterbox means a person who talks too much. Chatterbox. As she talked too much in the class. Because she talked too much in the class, Mr. Kessing, the maths teacher, gave her some work to do, extra work to do at home. An essay titled A Chatterbox. She writes 3 pages. First, she wrote 3 pages with enough gaps between the words. She kept a lot of spaces between the gaps, between the words, and she wrote 3 pages, the essay. She argued in her essay, argue means discuss, she argued in the essay that talking is a student's trait. Trait means quality. Talking is a student's trait. It's a student's quality. The students definitely they will talk. She argues in her essay like this. The next day she provided the lesson homework to Mr. Kessing. She promises to keep it under control. In the essay also she wrote, she tried to control, not to talk. So she promises to keep it under control, and she also feels that she will never be able to cure herself. She will never be able to cure herself of the habit of talking, because she has got the habit of talking, just like her mother. Her mother also talked too much. She mentioned in the essay. Her mother also talked as much as she does. In the essay she wrote, my mother also talked too much, just like me. So it is an inherited quality. You cannot wipe out, you cannot remove. You have that inborn quality adopted from her parents. So how can she stop this? She has got the quality of talking, just like her parents, just like her mother. Mr. Kessing has a good laugh. After reading the essay the next day, Mr. Kessing read the essay, homework, and he had a good laugh at her arguments in the essay. In the essay, what she wrote, why she talked too much, what is the need to talk. It is a student's quality, student's trait. And even she mentioned that her mother talked too much, and just like her, and it is her an inherited quality. As Annie talked again in the class during that day, Mr. Kessing has given her the second essay again. The next day also, Mr. Kessing gave her an essay to write as home task. An incorrigible chatterbox. Incorrigible means which cannot be corrected. Mr. Kessing gave her an extra homework so that she will stop talking in the class. But the next day the same thing happened again. She began talking. So he gave an extra homework the title, an incorrigible chatterbox. Incorrigible means which cannot be corrected. Incorrigible chatterbox. Finally, again she wrote the essay and brought it. The next day, on the third day, Mr. Casing read the essay. Again, she kept on talking non-stop, whole period. Most of the time, she kept on talking with her friends in the class. So this irritated Mr. Casing. Finally, as punishment for talking too much in the class, he gives her another third essay on the topic, quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. A long topic. Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. At this time, all the students in the class burst out laughing. All the students roared laughing. They burst out laughing. They began to laugh so much. The other students, they were waiting for an opportunity to laugh and roar in the class, and they finally got it. And Mr. Casing, when he provided the third essay, quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox, all the students began laughing very loudly. It was a kind of fun for the boys at the back who were sitting at the back. They were the one who made the most noise in the class laughing. So, to be continued, what happened? Anne Frank must have felt shy in the class. Her face must have turned red because she was quite shy when all the students laughed. So let's see what happened, what she wrote. In the third essay, what she wrote. Let's talk about in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class and continue this lesson. Quack, 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 said Mistress Chatterbox. We'll talk about that in our next class. So that's all for today. You keep on studying at home. Go through this lesson also. The reading must be done because you are not perfect in reading. You are quite poor in reading. So your reading has to be done at home properly. Keep on reading and writing and learning. All three should go together. So that's all for today. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you very much.